Hello and welcome to MARITES Pamor, a show where we talk about our thoughts and feelings, life experiences, and everything we can think of. In short, dili na mo magproblema, pero among problemahon. We are your hosts, Mars Cheska.
Yes. Hi, hello sa tanan. I'm Mars Neil.
And in today's episode, we will talk about mental health awareness. We will discuss the ins and outs of mental health, especially during the outbreak of COVID-19. As usual, we will be reading the questions you sent us on our Discord channel and sharing our personal thoughts as well as our experiences about the said topic. Without further ado, let's dive into the questions.
Yes, Mars Chess, para sa otong una nga pangutana karong adlaw. Good day, Mars Neil and Mars Cheska. I am Nicole from Cebu City. I would like to ask a question. I have a friend who was having a mental health issues, specifically depression. He started having these problems since the pandemic started. Since he started having these episodes, his parents referred him to a psychologist, and by then, he was diagnosed by depression. He was distant and stopped hanging out with us. I am very worried about him, but I don't know how and if I should talk to him. So ang pangutana din ni Miss Nicole from Cebu City is, so with this situation, may I know how I can approach someone with mental health problems? So una sa tanan, mag-thank you ko kay Ma'am Nicole for sending us that question. O before ko maghatag sa akong opinion, gusto na ko mag-hi sa mga taga Cebu nga listeners. Hi guys! So personally, I find it hard to approach someone nga gasuffer og mental health problems goodbye kay they are very sensitive og I don't want to offend them in any way kung i-approach na ko sila. But based on my experience, the most important thing, Jude, is to listen to them. Especially listening to them without making any judgments o mag-concentrate ka sa ilang needs sa exact moment. Agree ba ka ni Mars Cheska?
Yes, yun. Tama yun na, Mars Neil. I agree with that. No, because we must empathize with their feelings by engaging in reflective listening, diba? As listeners, we should not try to solve their problems for them, but instead, just hear them out because doing something that they can and need to do for themselves can contribute to their fear and inadequacy. Tapos in addition, know your limits. You will have your own limitations in terms of the assistance you can provide. It's also critical to look for oneself. Allow yourself time to rest and comprehend what they have said or what has occurred. Assist them in forming a support network of friends, relatives, and mental health experts who can also assist them. Diba, Mars Neil?
True, Mars Cheska. Agree Japon ko sa imong opinion. So, proceed to sa atong next question.
Mauni atong ikaduha nga concern, Mars Neil. Gikan sa unknown sender. Grabe no, gusto gid siya nga mysterious. But anyway, let's read his question. So, yung question is, Hello, Cheska and Neil. There is this friend of mine who was always motivated in school when we started our freshman year in a face-to-face setting. When COVID's cases skyrocketed, as we all know, the students were forced to stay at home and switch the classes to an online setting. This friend of mine, after months of having his classes online, has shown signs of lacking interest in learning, that he has skipped his synchronous classes often and has been getting lower grades in his requirements. I've also noticed that he goes drinking out with friends almost every night, not minding whether he misses his quizzes the next day. When confronted with it, he always says that even he doesn't understand himself anymore and refuses to seek for medical help. Given these conditions, in what ways will we be able to help him? And also, what possible factors could have triggered the situation he is in? Okay, so para ani nga question, I just want to share something. I had this one friend who is experiencing the same situation as your friend. But this friend of mine knew that he had a problem concerning his mental health, which is why he never had second thoughts about seeking for help. Tapos because it is very hard to find a solution to something, especially when we are not able to pinpoint what the main problem is, diba? So after a few consultations and knowing what the main problem was, and being given ways on how he will be able to deal with his mental health, he was able to surpass and leave behind the things that were getting in the way of his studies and more. A few reasons as to why it is important to consult with a mental health professional is because the pandemic was a very huge and abrupt situation for all of us, and this has caused us to have a difficult time adapting all of the sudden, di ba, Mars Neil?
Agree jud ko Mars Chesbay, being able to seek help gid from a professional with regards to the effects sa kalit bitaw nga shift ani nga situation or kanang even with our daily struggles in life, such as example common karon mamatyan kay tungod sa COVID o kanang not being able to adjust bitaw sa current situation. Napoy mga financial problems sa pamilya kay tungod lagi sa pandemic may harm the mental health of a person jud, which is why ang health professionals jud kay dakong importance kay they will be able to understand o give us solutions o advices pud on what we can do to reduce and get rid of what has been bothering us. Possible factors ani nga situation may be unknown to us. Kaya of course wala ta physically to observe imong friend, pero it might be the abrupt change nga naingon ni Mars Chaska og akong nahisgot sad ganina og siguro ang environment nga nakasurround sa friend ni unknown sender. Hopefully though na ang situation will be leaning towards more sa good side as time passes by.
Alright, so let's now read our third question sent to us by Kyle from Cagayan de Oro City. Hello Kyle, and thank you for sending us this question. So moon ni ang giingon ni Kyle. I started college a year before the pandemic began. I had so many expectations about my college life during pre-pandemic and was very excited about the new things I would experience. But suddenly, my college life went to a halt. I didn't get to enjoy it, and now I am graduating. Since the pandemic started, I think I have had mental health issues. I started to feel sad most of the time, and I lost interest in my hobbies. I would rarely go out of my room and would sleep almost most of the time. Although I am doing well in school, I am not enjoying it, and I feel like I am not learning anything. So my question is, how important is it to address mental health concerns, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic? Okay, Kyle, so thank you for that question, Kyle. I can relate to that, no? Because I myself have experienced anxiety during the pandemic, as it was so hard for me to be isolated, alone, without anyone around me. My mental health during that time deteriorated since that occurrence was uncommon. The desperation to seek support from other people was a concern. However, it was difficult because most of the people during the pandemic also experienced the same way. It is important to address these problems because they can lead to more serious mental health concerns that can be prevented if they can be addressed early. In addition, the stigmatization also adds up on the condition, as it can be a major factor of not addressing the mental health concerns of individuals. Thus, the mental health concern is more important to address because it is a less recognized concern among others. Right, Mars Neil?
Kabalo ba ka Mars Chess nga nakoy nabasahan gabi sa WHO or World Health Organization na website na ang global prevalence of anxiety ug depression kay nitaas by 25% in the first year of COVID-19 pandemic, which is a lot higher than the pre-pandemic statistics. Mo jud nang reason why it is important to learn self-care strategies jud by and get the care you need para makakope up during these hard times, especially self-care strategies. Kay makatabang pud ba siya nga to take control of your well-being and mo improve pud imong emotional ug physical health tungod sa self-care strategies. And for our last question, given by Mr. Ayan from Tacloban City. Wait sa, familiar lagi ni. Wait sa, chikas ako mga Marsa ka na akong crush mo gad tong senior high school padulong college kay Ayan ang name. Then taga Tacloban sad siya. Ikaw ni? Char? Kiat. Wait sa, balik sa ako sa akong ginabas sa mga Mars. Whew. Hello mga Mars, especially kay Mars Neil. Sa lugar. So you all know, most of the people during the COVID-19 outbreak have experienced stress, anxiety, or any mental health issues because it is an unexpected event. Most individuals only keep these issues to themselves since mental health stigma is still prominent today, and many people have a hard time managing the mental health challenges faced by individuals. So ang concern or pangutana ni Mr. Ayan is, what are your suggestions for self-care and strategies to cope with mental health concerns? Can you share your personal experience on how you manage your mental health challenges that were brought by the pandemic? So, thank you, Ayan. And if ikaw regards na lang ko, char lang. Pero, seryoso, as I have said kaganina sa previous question, self-care strategies jud kay importante jud ang self-care strategies since it can help to improve your emotional o physical health. Siguro, the suggestion na I can give is to take care of your body jud, whole body. Do activities that will help and keep you physically healthy. Like sa ako lugar, I do dancing regularly o ga-exercise sad ko since lingaw siya o it can help the body to be physically healthy. Also, taking care of your body can also means nga getting enough sleep, dili sa bilar, magkauntag nutritious foods, o mag-exercise regularly. O kanang avoid punta sa atong mga harmful nga vices such as drinking alcohol, especially pud kanang smoking. Ato nang i-avoid. O lastly, reducing the use of gadgets jud kay it could damage and strain your beautiful eyes, Mr. Ayan.
Huy, grabe na jud pagpuyo ra good Mars Neil. Bitaw kay, so anyway, in addition, it is also important to take care of your mind, which can help reduce our triggers. Maintaining a regular routine can make you feel more in control of your life, which helps your mental health. Having distractions, specifically healthy distractions, such as your hobbies, kanang mag-guitar ka, mag-volleyball, mag-paint, and etc., can help you get away from the cycle of negative thoughts that causes anxiety and depression. And lastly, setting goals and priorities. Determine what needs to be done right away and what can wait, no? If you start to feel like you're talking on too much, learn to say no to additional projects. At the end of the day, try to focus on what you've accomplished rather than what you have not.
Also importante jud nga we connect with others, especially this pandemic kay somehow it can make us feel lonely since mostly ginaspend na to ang time na to indoors. Make efforts to contact your friends jud or family members, basta anyone nga who can offer you emotional or practical support since we really need it this time.
And that's it for this week's episode. We hope that we have given you an insightful and informative podcast that could contribute to mental health awareness during the COVID-19 pandemic. And thank you to everyone who sent their questions. We apologize if you can't read them all. You know we have a limited time.
Also guys, make sure to check our Discord channel for the details about the next week's episode. Send us questions again regarding the new topic and we will try to answer them next week. Thank you for tuning in sa atong programang Mars, Marites, pa more.
Bye!
Bye guys!